Jimmy Kimmel is giving Donald Trump a taste of his own medicine after he begged the Supreme Court for immunity in the case related to January 6, when rioters attacked the U.S. Capitol. And he also wants immunity from chlamydia, just in case, you know. But his argument is that the threat of future imprisonment, not for him, it would prevent the president from doing, potentially illegal things, which I think is the point of prison in the first place. But it turns out the guy who bragged to Billy Bush he could do whatever he wants thinks he should be allowed to do whatever he wants. His lawyers told the court denial of criminal immunity would incapacitate every future president with de facto blackmail and extortion while in office and condemn him to years of post office trauma at the hands of political opponents. Which sounds bad, right? And yet, somehow we've had 44 presidents before him. That never happened to any of them, except for this one guy. Why do you think that is? Could it be because none of them tried to violently overthrow an election they lost? The TV host, 56, said on the Wednesday, March 20th episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live. But if Donald Trump wants immunity, he should drink bleach like he told us to do when we wanted immunity, he continued, referring to when Trump, 77, told the country this advice during the COVID-19 pandemic. Kimmel also teased the ex-president for not being able to fork over the money when it comes to his New York civil case. He was told he had to pay $355 million after inflating his assets. The great white supremacist has until Monday to come up with a $464 million bond, or the state may seize and sell his property. Trump said nobody has ever heard of anything like this before. Trump needs cash and we never heard of most of the crazy stuff you do before, but, nobody ever heard of the president changing the weather with a Sharpie before either. Something tells me over the weekend, Trump's going to start talking about how strong Vladimir Putin is, and suddenly a dump truck full of rubles will pull up and cover this for him. But of course the real loser here is Melania Trump. She may end up with half of the nothing he owns now. I hope she got an advance on that prenup, because if you think she hates him now, wait until he's poor, he quipped. As OK previously reported, Trump has been trolled for not being able to pay up despite claiming he has the money. He also was rumored to be in no hands with Allstate, one person wrote, while another added, being forced to be near Trump is hard enough for poor Melania, but being forced to be near him while he talks about the swirling toilet bowl that is his finances looks like it is almost too much for her to bear. Imagine how she feels finding out her billionaire is broke.